Everyone, so today we are going to talk about the GDPR. So GDPR, the full form is General Data Protection Regulation. So basically GDPR is a EU law that govern the protection of personal data and privacy of EU citizens. Okay, so basically what is the, now we will discover the what is the key principle: lawfulness, fairness, transparency, purpose of limitation, data minimization, accuracy, storage limitation, integrity, confidentiality. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the right of data subject: access, rectification, erasure, restriction of processing, data portability, and objection. So now we will let's understand with the help of example. Let's suppose it's a company, okay, and so this is the company XYZ, okay, and this company data is storing in cloud, okay, but they are taking the information of EU citizen as well, okay. So in this case this company should be follow the GDPR, okay, because if you are EU citizen then you have to follow the GDPR. Yeah, you are processing the data in EU location, then you also followed the GDPR rule, regulation, law, okay. So there are few rules of the in GDPR. Important factor, there are data subject whose personal data is being processed. What about the data controller? Why and how the data is being processed? Ensure that data protection principles are followed. So now we are going to talk about the data processor. Data processor basically process the data on behalf of the data controller, but he doesn't take he and she will not doesn't take any decision about how the data is being used, okay. So I'll give you the example, like let's suppose it's a XYZ company, okay, like shopping sites, sorry. So so one person will do the shopping from this site, so he is basically data subject because this guy his data is being stored here. So this site owner will be work as a data controller. So here there is a responsibility of data controller. Now it's come in the next will come in the picture in the data processor. So data processor works for process the data. He will not take any decision making, like he will be just work whatever the information, whatever the control will provide by data controller, okay. Just for might be ask, just given the command for payment, data controller will be give the information for courier this delivery at the respective location, so he will not take any decision. Also there are penalty clause being followed if any data will be disclosed, okay. So what would be the must have in GDPR? Privacy policy, data processing agreement, record of processing activity. This is the must have. I have mentioned the few checklist points. Do we have a lawful basis for all data processing activity? Are privacy notice clear and accessible? Is consent obtained opportunity where required? And are appropriate security measure in place? Do we have a data breach response plan? So in clear picture, I'll tell you basically now what's happened. If you are providing any data, like for I'm talking about here the EU citizen, or, or if data is basically stored in EU, then you have to follow the GDPR process. You have to take the proper consent for being used of the any data of data subject. So I have a proper checklist. If you need, please let me know. I'll be share the same. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you.